Hey there, hockey fans. Welcome into another matchup preview. Pat Strong, joined by my man, the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon, and today we're going to preview the men's Division II team as they're about to take on the Lions of Lindenwood. But first, Rhett, we have to talk a little bit about this stellar season the Flames have been having, coming out in the first initial ranking, ranked third in the country.
Nice. Yeah, it's great for them. You know, when you go down and knock off FGCU twice, things are going to be good for you. Love to have seen them in the top two, but there's time to get there, friends.
Yeah.
They will keep on digging, and this weekend's going to be a big part of that.
Yeah, and I think part of it, let's talk a little about this season, because it shows that how the team is not only developed as a group, starting to get that chemistry and continuity since that first game versus U of Mary, who's currently sitting at number one.
Yeah, you know, this is a team against the U of Mary, and we're talking about a really good hockey team here. U of Mary is fantastic. I was a little worried about Division II. I was thinking, all right, they got to shore up this area. I don't know if they're going to have depth of scoring. You're kind of looking down. I was wondering, and you know, I'm guilty of taking a small sample size and making judgments, but that's kind of our job. And I was thinking, okay, I'm not sure if this team has the depth and ability to get back to the ACHA tournament and make some noise, but having seen them more recently, they have matured greatly in that time frame. This looks like a team that could strike.
And speaking of striking, we're going to cut to Ben Hughes, who was able to catch up with us, not only talk about the team's current season so far, but then also talk a little bit about the matchup that comes ahead this weekend against Lindenwood.
Having the three teams in the Southeast region that are playing, being us, Florida, and NC State, they're all great teams and great programs. So that's a bonus. Obviously, we wish there were more teams that were able to play. But we've been fortunate enough to have them in our region and willing to play, and vice versa, and travel. So that's been great. Thankful for the relationship with those guys. It's just, you know, it's tough getting games. Every week we're scheduling or changing something up. So, you know, it can be annoying at times and a little disheartening, but we're powering through it. And we're proud of how the guys have handled themselves. And we're just excited for Lindenwood coming in this weekend too. They always do such a great job of, you know, not only just getting good players, but, you know, they're coached very well. They're a very disciplined team. They're big, they're strong, and they're skilled. So they're a good program, good team. They've had a lot of success over the last few years with kind of their core group of guys that they have. And we've kind of been the same too. So it was a great toe-to-toe battle last year with both our games. They got the better of us the last game that we played them, so we feel like we owe them one now.
And you heard from Coach Hughes himself. Lindenwood team last year, we were talking about, this was potentially the preview when they faced each other and split of the national title game. This year could be a preview of potentially a semifinals game or a national title game that we're seeing this weekend.
Yeah, this is going to be a really telling weekend for the men's Division II team. Just you come in here, you're playing this group, and as you said, this is another team that looks like they could compete for a national championship. We saw them against the University of Mary, not ready at that point. Now this is a yardstick game. You kind of measure how far away or how far in front of the competition that you are.
And one of the key factors, obviously, that seems to have been an issue all year is getting that power play unit and the PK shirt up, because as you were talking about, it doomed them versus Mary, but they've been able to fix things, and now I think specialty teams now is going to start getting back to the way we saw it last year.
Yeah, they've always historically had a great PK. They do a great job of their trap in the neutral zone. But as you said, the power play had been sputtering early on in the season, and they've rectified some aspects. But when you go up against a top-tier team, typically they're top tier because they have a great PK. And so you're going to have to find ways to score against this Lindenwood team. And, you know, when it gets complicated, just simplify it. You may just need to get a big body in front and just start throwing the puck on net, crash and bang. Like, you can't, and it seems like today's hockey, sometimes teams shy away from that. They're like, oh, we need to score the nice cross crease or cross ice pass goal one time or something along those lines. But when you have pretty good sized guys like a Carter, like Liberty, put him in front of the goaltender, take away his eyes, simplify it, get shots in from the point, and you'll be in good shape.
Well, we can't wait to see how it all shapes out as the Flames are going to take on the Lions of Lindenwood here this upcoming weekend. Make sure to tune into the broadcast, and as always, make sure to follow the Flames on social media for all your Liberty hockey needs. And once again, that's Rhett McGibbon. I'm Pat Strong.